Most people go and build a big business, they work many hours, and they try to fit life into the time that's left. Hey, did you know that most people spend their entire lives trying to build a life only to one day realize that the life that they were trying to build is the one that they were sacrificing? It happens all the time. When I discovered this, I did not want to be that guy. I didn't want to be that guy. Most entrepreneurs thought I was crazy. In fact, they called me crazy. But the reality of the situation is I made one of the best decisions I ever made when I choose to live now and to build later. You see, my kids are only young for so long. I get to only enjoy that time of life one time. When they're gone and they're out of the home, I'm going to have all the time in the world to go and put toward building a business. But if I take all of that time today, if I sacrifice my life and everything that's important to me, my children, my relationships with them, and my relationship with my wife, to go out and build a business today, I can't ever get that back. I'll never see it again. You know, I've talked and I've written articles about this topic of 18 summers. We only get 18 summers with our kids. We need to make the most of them. I found at one point that I started working those summers away, trying to get rich, trying to build a life, and trying to do things when the life that I wanted, I already had. I am so grateful that my eyes were opened. At Life and Air, we help real estate investors and entrepreneurs all the time when it comes to this. They spend so much of their time and their energy trying to build a life, grinding away. They actually find pride in the fact that they are so busy and they're going after it. And they're hoping that they're going to get a life out of it, hoping that someday the business gives them the life back that they're giving to their business. I don't like that. I work with real estate and entrepreneurs all the time. My company, Life and Air, and the book that I wrote is dedicated toward helping people to get this concept that life is available to us here and now. We don't have to put it off until someday. When we work and work and work in hopes of getting a life, that someday might never come. Sadly, for many people, it doesn't happen. And I want to just begin to challenge you to have the courage to say, you know what? All the things that I really want are right here in front of me. I just have to slow down and embrace it and begin to live and experience that life. But it usually won't happen until you have a vision of the life that you truly want to live, what you want to get out of it. And I'm not talking about how much money you have or what you want your balance sheet to look like or how much passive income you want to have. That's what most people are thinking of when they think about life. But I want to know, if you had all the money you wanted, how would you spend your time? How would you spend your time with your family and things like that? And you're going to find that many of the things that you want to do don't really cost a lot of money. And if they do cost a lot, that's okay. It's not bad to have a goal to go after those things, but you can't sit here and say, hey, one day when I have enough money, I'm going to have an awesome experience with my kids. You can have an awesome experience with your kids with or without money, and you can do that today. There's no need to put that off and to sacrifice all of that time in hopes that one day you'll be able to experience it. Experience that now. My philosophy is that when my kids are grown up, because they keep me busy, they keep me really busy right now, but when they are grown up and they're out of the house, I'm going to be bored. I'm going to have plenty of time. And that's when I'm going to go and pour myself into really building a business. Now, hear me out. I didn't stop building a business. I did build a business. I have invested and I have done very, very well for myself. I could have built a much larger business, but I wasn't willing to sacrifice the more important things to have that. That time will come someday if in fact that's what I desire to have. But what this means is I lived simply. I didn't go deep into debt. In fact, I chose to go completely debt-free because this forced me to live simply. It forced me to live well within my means. But I also made good money. And I worked very hard during the times that I worked. I structured my days and I structured my business to where I could be home for when my kids needed me. I could participate in all of their activities. I could show up at their school. I could be a leader or leading groups at their schools. My wife and I, we go to the school to pray. I never miss an activity with my kids. I never miss their sports. And when I say that, it's not even just their games. Oftentimes I'll show up at their practices and I'll be there, for them during that time as well. We have dinner together as a family every night. We don't compromise those things. And what I did was I fit my business into the time that was left. And I knew that I had to craft the best business I could into as few hours as I possibly could. And it was enough to give my family a great life. Most people go and build a big business. They work many hours and they try to fit life into the time that's left. And the people who have to sacrifice are the ones who don't want to. They didn't ask for this. And so I want to encourage you again. I want to challenge you. Be different. Come up with a life vision for your life. At Life in Air, we can help you with that. If you want to know more, reach out to us. We'll help you. We'll point you in the right direction, help you to develop a life vision for your life that will guide you and help you to make the right decisions, help you to design your business the right way so that you can live and experience life now, not someday. Now, I do also want to just challenge you with all of this. In Deuteronomy 6, this is a responsibility also from God. I have a responsibility to be the person who raises my kids and teaches them about God. I'm the one who is supposed to tell them about God. And I want to hold on here for just 1 second because I want to share something with you. Deuteronomy 6 says this: "These commandments that I give you today are to be on your hearts. Impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road, and when you lie down and when you get up." You see, that passage, if I'm going to sit here and impress the knowledge of God upon the hearts of my children, it has to be in my heart too. And so that means I have to be very intentional about my relationship with God and very intentional about my relationship with my kids. I have to do both of them. I have to spend time with the Lord myself, and I have to spend time with my kids and teaching them about the Lord. And today my kids are starting to get older, and I'm actually doing business with one of them, and I'm helping him to build a business, and I am thoroughly enjoying it. I'm trying to teach him the values of business with the time that we spend together, but we're building our relationship. And I'm now having fun now that he's older and wants to run his own business with building a business and doing that with him. But I am teaching him to do it in such a way to where he still has time and margin to live and experience an abundant life, to not make his entire life about work and trying to make the next dollar, but to make his life to make a difference. To run a business that makes a difference, to have margin to build a family and to be a dad and to be a husband. And so it's something that I'm excited about. I love helping people in this area. And I just want to encourage you, if this is something that resonates with you, go ahead and subscribe for more, because we're going to continue to keep on bringing you teachings and helping you to live simply so that you can live and experience the life that you are intended to live. Have a blessed day.